Nice one, Diablo. Great hours of music as ever. I love listening to you on a Saturday night to get the slipper shuffle going. You're now with me, Tim Boem, playing from the Discotheque here on mtcradio.co.uk. Be the usual format tonight. We have our contributors, Martin Barnbrook with his sample example, looking forward to playing that. Nick Shottle's Soul and Funk Classic, Rob Francis's Jazz Funk Classic 2. Our special feature tonight of songwriters go into performers, or performers into songwriters, vice versa. Tonight we will have Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers. Last week we started it off with Ashford and Simpson, and this week it will be Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers of CHIC, who wrote and produced so much stuff after they became famous as CHIC. But we'll be talking a lot more about that and playing some of those records that are significant in a little while. So for now we will start the show off, of course, with the Philadelphia International sound of MFSB, and then we will play a couple of soul tunes before I go into the feature. Yeah, stay locked here on mtcradio.co.uk. I'm on till 8 o'clock tonight. Is MFSB's version of Elton John's Philadelphia Freedom going on there in the background. Right, yeah, so from there we shall have a couple of nice soul tunes, and then, like I say, we'll go into our feature, talking and playing significant tunes of Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers. Let's have this little number. Terry Callier, so it goes out to Ed Rockstar, along with Andy Blanchfield. We know you both like Terry very much, as do a lot of other DJs here on MTC Radio. And this nice little tune is called Just As Long As We're In Love.
Just as long as we're in love. There's so much trouble in the world today. It can surely bring you down. Seems like another part of life just slips right on away. Every time you look around, and there's so many, many things I wanna say, but words alone won't ease your mind. Sometimes I wish that we could fly away, leave this all behind. But girl, we've got to face reality, hand in hand, day by day. And I'll be strong just as long as you're with me. I'm with you all the way. All the way, baby. And just as long as we're in love, just as long as we're in love, just as long as we're in love, I know that we'll be alright. Somehow we're gonna face the challenge of the universe, hand in hand, come what may. If it brings heaven or hell or something even worse, I'm with you all the way. All the way, baby. And just as long as we're in love, just as long as we're in love, just as long as we're in love, honey, we'll be alright. Now just as long as we're in love, baby, just as long as we're in love, oh honey, now just as long as we're in love, I do believe that we'll be alright. Yeah, just as long as we're in love, baby, just as long as we're in love, just as long as we're in love, I know we'll be
Yeah, just can't beat Terry Callier here on MTC Radio. Like I say, one for Ed and one for Andy there, along with everyone else. He's a great artist, and as it's been commented, he's very dramatic with a lot of his music. Right, so let's pop along now from there to this tune. We're popping along to 1978. And this is a nice little tune too.
Let me love you like you want to be loved. Let me love you like you want to be loved. Let me love you like you want to be loved. Let me hold you very close to me, and let me set your spirit free. Let me love you like you need to be loved. Let me love you like you need to be loved. Let me love you like you need to be loved. Let me look into your eyes and see the love I know you feel for me. Let me love you like you long to be loved. Let me love you like you long to be loved. Let me love you like you long to be loved. Let us cling together endlessly, the way we both know it should be. Let me love you like you want to be loved. Let me love you like you need to be loved. Let me love you like you long to be loved. Open up your heart and soul to me, and I will love you tenderly and chase away your misery, and then you feel alive and free, and pray to God that someday we will walk together happily, and know that that's how it will be from here until eternity. Let me love you like you want to be loved. Let me love you like you want to be loved. Let me love you like you want to be loved. Let me love you like you want to be loved.
Yeah, that of course, Al Johnson. What a lovely little tune that is. Let Me Love You Like You Want to Be Loved. That's off the Peaceful album, and that goes out to Diablo. I know one of Diablo's favourite soul artists is Al Johnson, and he likes that album because I know he's got a copy of it too. Got some great tunes on it. And I do actually remember being with Diablo when I purchased that in Crazy Beats record all those years ago. Can't remember what year that would have been, but it was a long time ago anyway. And yep, it goes out to Mike Guinan too. Great memories going shopping with you two into Crazy Beats all them years ago a few times. Anyway, right, we're going to go drop down to 74. And this is from the excuse me, Out of Oakland album by Tower of Power. It'll be a last soul tune that we'll play before we go into our feature, the Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers feature. So, what a tune. We've been playing a bit soulful, slow, soulful tunes here on MTC Radio, just to get the show going. We're on till 8 o'clock. We'll be playing a few newer tunes right at the end of the show, but for now, Tower of Power, just when we started making it. What a tune it is. We're keeping dramatic here on MTC Radio.
Our love together has been so good. It's been much better than I thought it would. But lately, I get the feeling that something ain't right. God, don't keep no secrets from me. Bring them to the light. Hey, hey, hey. Together we have something very special. Most other people don't. We are not to music. Oh, girl, I just want. We should treat our love with the highest of respect. Can't you see this is something we ought not to neglect? Be your man. We should build our love on a solid rock, and not on sinking sand. Hey, hey, hey. We are so very lucky that the stars shine on our love. And now then, don't you get the feeling we got a little help from above. So when you're faced with temptation, try your best not to yield. 'Cause the grass is not always greener on the other side of the field. Listen here.
How about that? What a tune that is, and of course that's the wonderful vocals of Lenny Williams on there. He jointly wrote that. He was part of Tower of Power at the time, and that was from the album Out of Oakland, released in 1974. Probably one of my favourite tunes by them, just when we started making it. Superb tune, all 6 minutes of it. From there we're going to move on now to our suggested feature, and I'd firstly like to thank Martin Barnbrook for helping me put together the feature. He helped me last week and helped me this week as well, so it's a joint effort from Martin and myself to put together the this feature, which is concentrating on people that are known as singer-songwriters but have massive contribution as songwriting and producing, and then also are artists in their own right. But how you know them the most may be from singer-songwriting, or it may be from being their artists. But the acts we're using this continuing with this week is Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers of CHIC, of course. Nile Rodgers was... they were both born actually in 1952. Nile was born in New York City and Bernard in North Carolina, but he grew up in Brooklyn, Bernard, and they obviously met in New York in the early 70s. But they were both born in 1952, which is interesting. But Nile Rodgers had a more interesting upbringing. His mum was actually 13 when she gave birth to him. And his dad was a travelling musician who he saw very little of. He died in 1970, so he was a very young man when he died. But Nile's mum and stepdad were both heroin addicts, and Nile himself started using drugs aged 13, believe it or not. But then he got into music, and that's where he put his directions and moved on in life. They both formed a group called the Big Apple Band, but didn't really do much with that. But they got involved with New York City group in 1973. So their first sort of notable tune that was released that they were involved with as singers on, backing singers and musicians on, was I'm Doing Fine. So this was released in 1973 by New York City, and it had Bernard Edwards and Nile Rodgers on, and it always makes me think of Stuart Murray. So it's one for you, Stuart. I'm Doing Fine Now by New York City.
Remember the day you up and left. I nearly cried myself to death. Oh yeah. And then
I met someone else. She made me stop and get a hold of myself. Oh girl, I'm doing fine now without you, baby. I'm doing fine now without you, baby. Remember the day you walked away. I ran behind you and I begged you to stay. Oh yeah. But you never heard a word I said. You kept on stepping, never turning your head. Yeah, oh girl, I'm doing fine now without you, baby. 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 I'm doing fine
Yes, the lovely sound of New York City. I'm doing fine now, which, like I say, had Bernard and Nile contributing too. That was their first notable success, I guess, in music. That was released in 1973. That single, actually, the album I think was released in 1972. No, it wasn't. It was 73 as well. Before Clarence gets on the phone to me. Yeah, so that after their, like I say, the first group that they formed, not a lot happened. Then they continued with their music, and then Norma Jean Wright and Tony Thompson on drums joined the band, and they formed CHIC. And then in 1977 was when they released their first album, which was, of course, called Chic as well. The first single they had, which was quite a success and went on for many more singles, was Everybody Dance. So I think we should hear that as their first single release as Chic the band. Everybody Dance brings back great memories, and this goes out to Shep, Toyanne and Percy. One for you, Percy. I know you like a little bit of Chic.
Everybody dance, do
like Rodgers and to stay home all night without a care. Strutting to our favorite tune, a good time, always in too soon. Everybody's dancing, let your feet have some fun. Come on, everybody, get on your feet, clap your hands, everybody screaming.
Everybody dance, ooh, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody dance, ooh, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody dance, ooh, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody dance, ooh, clap your hands, clap your hands.
Yeah, great bit of bass there by Bernard Edwards. He was later added to the Great Hall of Fame of greatest bass players, as well as everything else he contributed, so he was respected as a bass player. Good old Bernard, and of course Nile Rodgers playing guitar with that famous way he played it, which is the kind of sound of CHIC, really, isn't it? So I think we all know that sound if we heard it. So they continued during the year of 1977, that being their first hit. Don't know where it got to commercially, but it's one we all know. And their second record off that album, which reminds me also of the Shenfield Soul Joggers. But before we say that, a couple of shout out to Yes Sir. Thanks for the message, Yes Sir. Also, a shout out to Robert, Sarah, Maybell and Irene, and not forgetting Crickle the Fish. And big shout to Steve Gibbs and Michelle. Also Nick Edwards. That was a great tune, Nick. Yes, I could listen to it. Big shout to Chip 66, along with Wardy and Claire, Jar, Coco and Leah. And I'll have a few more shouts shortly. But this next track off the same album, CHIC, Dance, Dance, Dance. Yeah, great tunes. They almost, you can't actually quite believe that they were released in 1977. I mean, the album itself was released, and the group being Tony Thompson, Norma Jean Wright, and of course Bernard and Nile. But they had Luther Vandross was on that album as well, as a backing singer, and along with a number of other artists, obviously. Right, 77 they really got established with that album, and then by the time 1978 came along, they really started to get involved not only in their own music but other acts' music as well. Norma Jean actually left the band in 1978, but she went on to a solo career, which Bernie and Nile produced. He also this was late. Sorry, I lost my track then. Yeah, also produced, but it's a very well-known song, and this is what they did. They had their own acts, their own act, CHIC, which was bringing out fantastic dance hits, but the other hits around them at the time that they were bringing out was just as many and maybe more. So many tunes they've made over the last probably whatever it spans 20 odd years. I can't think of many other acts that were involved with so many well-known tunes. So this next tune was brought out, like I say, by Norma Jean Wright in her own right, but produced by Bern and Nile, and it is Saturday, also released in 1978.
Every day, just like some old jerk, all I do is work. I'm no robot, I just have to party, ooh, and please my body. Let's go disco, meet the guys and gals, they're all my pals. I just can't wait till Saturday. Like leaving this old town. Tuesday's the same. It's hard to get up, and I need that second cup. Sometimes it seems like I'm never ever sleeping. Ooh, vows I'm keeping. It's Friday they're paying, and you know that I'll be saying, I just can't wait till Saturday.
Yeah, the production on that's quite something, really, isn't it? And it just goes to show, not only were they bringing out their own tunes at that time as CHIC, they were able to produce other great tunes that became commercially brilliant. And of course that was later released by Dimitri from Paris Remix, which is a fantastic version as well, worth listening to. Right, 78. Of course, there was that with Norma Jean, and they then, excuse me, that old frog is coming back. So their second album after their first album, CHIC, was called Say Chic. This also had Luther Vandross on backing vocals, but no Norma Jean Wright. There was other acts, other singers on it. This had lots of hits on it. And one of my favourite tunes that they brought out was this particular one. This made me sit up and listen to them when I heard this in 1978. And it is called I Want Your Love. And yes, this goes out to Maverick and Sarah VC.
Like you ever want to try my love and see how well it fits. Baby, can't you see when you look at me, I can't kick this feeling when it hits. All alone in my bed at night, I grab my pillow and squeeze it tight. I think of you and I dream of you all of the time. What am I gonna do? I want your love. I want your love. I want your love. I want your love. I want your love.
Want Your Love by CHIC. That, like I say, that when I really listened to them, and I remember sort of hearing it, and we all enjoyed that. Also from that album, Say Chic, was Le Freak, and Chip 66 was kind enough to remind me that they did get thrown out, and they didn't get in also, and fell out with the people of Studio 54 in New York. They were big part of the scene, of the disco scene, and there was a falling out at Studio 54. So they talk about that, and that's documented. And Le Freak was a kind of a lot of people that went out and clubbing at that time. There was a big gay scene going on, and freak was a common used word, and Le Freak was a sort of an adapted dance that went on in the discos in New York, which CHIC created a song on. But anyway, another tune off that album that was is also known as a tune that has been reused and sampled many times. I think it might even be has the title of the most reused tune in second sales of any other record, and it's their tune Good Times, which I know Percy Shepherd enjoys. So it's one for Percy, and it was the best known tune that it was used for was the Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight. But this is Good Times. Good Times, CHIC. We've heard that so many times before. Probably the one you're sort of most familiar with the amount of times it was reused. And as Tony Argent reminds me, you can't forget the Wicker Rap, which is worth checking out. Very relevant with today. So yeah, that's a good one, Tony. The Wicker Rap. It's well worth checking out on YouTube. Yeah, so as I was saying, but 1979 comes along very quick. So 77, 78, 79, not only, like I said, were they bringing out their own big disco hits. They were a big part of that New York scene, big part of what was going on at Studio 54, the sort of commercial end of discotheque music. There's also played, their tunes would have been played in the underground discos as well that was going on, but very associated with Studio 54. But as Chip was kind enough to let me know, 1979 brought out their next album, Risque, it was called. A couple of great tunes on that as well, and it actually happened to bring out one of Martin's favourite tunes, which was My Feet Keep Dancing. So we shall hear that one. So it goes out to Martin Barnbrook, and again, thanks for all your help, Martin, in putting together this feature. So 1979, My Feet Keep Dancing.
Beside myself, and I've got so many things that I like to do, like reach for a star, or maybe shoot 10 under par. I like to do it all before I'm through. Fly into space, or maybe save the human race. All these things seem so appealing, but I'll never get the chance, 'cause all I do is dance. My mama said my friends are in my feet. Dancing, dancing, my feet keep dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet keep dancing. Dancing, my feet keep dancing. Dancing, 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 my feet keep dancing. Dancing, dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet keep dancing, dancing, dancing. Papa told me every night when he was gone, he knew I'd never make him very proud. So I ran away from home to live all alone and make myself a standout in the crowd. Then it hit, my ideas began to fit. I had to be what I was meant to be. Now my name is up in lights, and I hook it every night. They were right, my brains are in my feet. Dancing, dancing, my feet keep dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet keep dancing. Dancing, my feet keep dancing. Dancing, dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet keep dancing. Dancing, dancing, my feet keep dancing. Dancing,